what was really unique about the BMX Jam is that we had Crip Mac pull up and announce it. Now, this was like a little bit, when you consider that we were basically doing this jam like in a hood, a neighborhood, under a bridge, in like a drainage ditch. I don't know the politics of that area. Having Crip Mac pull up, like as the day proceeded, it started to kind of occur to me like, well, this is a little bit of a risky idea. Like we don't know what might have happened here, because as the day went on, we started having different people pulling up to the jam. Now, we didn't have anybody pull up who was like, you know, in like a Blood or a Crip gang or whatever, but there was a bunch of Mexican fools coming through. At one point, one of them asked Crip Mac where he was from, and Crip Mac gave him the speech, which he always does. I'm from 50 bitch, right? Crip Mac, seemed like that was good enough for the dude who asked him. He seemed like maybe he wasn't really trying to bang on him in the first place. He just wanted to know where he was from. He probably wanted to bang him. Who knows?
Overall, the vibes were good.
The vibes were very great. Even
the
with
energy was good.
I think Crip Mac's presence really helped turn it up for all the kids who were there, because all the young BMX people who were there, they're going crazy. They cannot believe that he's there.
Do you think BMX shit is like? Because I feel like when you and I were kids, that shit was like a thing. Like if you had like a GT with some pegs or some shit. I don't hear my kids talking about bikes or nothing.
GT dynos. I used to want one.
The dyno or all that shit, and then there'd be like in my hood we would have like those empty fields and people would make like the little dirt ramps.
Dirt jumps. Well, I mean, the dynamic that's different now is that it used to be like think about like the 60s or 70s or whatever. It was like baseball, basketball, hockey, football, whatever the fuck you're into. It was pretty much like traditional sports. And maybe you could be like, I don't know, like a weightlifter. Even that shit didn't really like get popular until like the 70s, right? But then BMX and skateboarding come along, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, here are these like individual sports that you can get into that are like one person. It's not a team sport. But now it's kind of like, bro, there's 5 million different Twitch channels, YouTube,
e-gamers,
gaming. There's so many options. But this weekend really like reaffirmed to me that it's like, wow, there's still a shitload of
alive
BMX riders out there, and they all fucking came through to our gym, and people were going crazy, like sending themselves, dude. Like,
what's that mean?
They were good BMXers.
Going pro bike riders trying like their hardest tricks in front of hundreds and hundreds of people cheering for them. Like, it's just not really like a vibe that you get to see all the time, especially with the pandemic and everything. We spent, I guess I can say it now because they removed it, but we spent like thousands of dollars building these fucking rails and stuff that we had installed at the spot.
Did you have to get a permit for that?
Hell no. And then we were really hoping.
It's a risky move.
We were really hoping. I know, but now they've been taken out by the city, so I could talk about this or whatever. But like the city goes in the next morning and just fucking rips all the rails out, which suck. And at first we were like, shit, was it meth heads? Was it fucking some skater dude who wanted to take it back to his house and install it or whatever? Because like the meth heads would take that shit just to sell it for scrap metal, you know? But
like literal meth heads or like your fans?
No, like literal meth heads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a thing?
Under a bridge.
Is this meth thing is a thing?
He calls his fans the meth heads. So
I
was making sure.
Rope gang meth heads.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened to rope gang?
I knew rope gang was a thing. I didn't know about the meth heads.
It's kind of like slowed down on saying it. Now when someone says rope gang, I'm like, oh, like you're like a 2017 era.
Yeah, I was like,
No
that was
fan.
a different era of No Jumper, the rope game.
Where we just talked about cum all the time. Yeah. Not much has changed. Yeah.
Not much has changed.
Not much has changed. But yeah, the jam was ridiculous. It was amazing. At one point, bro, I met this Mexican dude who was in a wheelchair. He was a big No Jumper fan, like really fucked with us. And he was in a wheelchair. He just like got shot like relatively recently. He told us he got shot like there, and this fool was getting fucked up.
What do you mean? Like he was getting drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wheelchair people gotta get drunk too.
Drink away the pain, man.
This dude was getting fucked up, and he was saying some crazy shit to me. And
that's
I was
when
really
you said the ER
about Crip Mac. And I'm just thinking,
he dropped the hard R on you?
Ooh, I'm like, wow, I hope you don't say that to him. That would be weird if you said that to him. But there was a lot of crazy things going on.
There was so much shit that could have happened, but didn't. Like nothing happened. No cops came.
No
like,
cops
it was
the whole
so
time. We were there for
smooth.
like 5-6 hours.
People were on the bridge taking pictures, stopping. Like the vibes there were It was just
People
real
are parking
tight. It was
all
dope.
over the fucking, all the industrial buildings around there, all the different business and stuff. Their parking lots are just completely fucked because everybody's just parking there.
Wow.
He turned the crackheads home into a beautiful vibe because we were underneath that bridge.
Was there like homeless people's houses under there?
No, but probably like,
He destroyed them.
they probably,
He said, "Fuck out of here."
get out of here. No, there weren't any bums around there, but you could, no, but like, if you look down the riverbed, like, you
There
know,
were
50
some-
feet, 60
yeah.
feet, there were, and like you would see some of them scampering out and going up to the gas station or whatever they were trying to do, you know, so they were around.
And
You
it
should
was
have
like-
bought them all bikes.
That would be great, and then they would sell those bikes for crack.
Dude,
Probably-
some dude went up the wall,
I
landed
seen that.
right on his face. There was,
Oh my god,
How's that guy
was
doing?
insane.
Bro.
He's fine.
I heard he broke his nose.
I don't
Phil
know.
told me he broke
Some
his
of
nose.
some of the tricks I seen on Adam's story, I said I have never seen nothing like this. Whatever that means, but yeah.
That's how they were such great tricks that it was almost like a
No, that shit
flurry
was
of gunshots.
that shit was crazy though.
Yeah.
Like I was like, fuck.
Hey, you guys been helping us out a ton. The Clips channel just got to 20K in record time, and we're trying to hit 30. So go down below, click the subscribe button. We're updating every day. Appreciate y'all.